Hello everyone. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the definition of the locus and also the equation and method to solve the problems which are given on the condition locus. Okay. In today's lecture, we will be going with the applications as if we have discussed in the previous class, so that you will have better clarity over the approach in solving various kind of problems. Fine. Yeah. Right. The first problem. The locus of the point the locus of the point for which the sum of the distances for which the sum of the distances from the coordinate axis is 9. From the coordinate axis is 9. Very clearly here we are talking about the distances from the coordinate axis, means definitely the distance from the x-axis, okay, whatever we take, we consider as mod y, okay, and the distance from the y-axis we take as mod x. Here we are talking about sum of these two distances as 9, nothing but we write it as mod x plus mod y is equal to 9. What is the reason that we are writing under modulus? We are talking about the distance. Since the question is involved in terms of distance from x-axis and y-axis, distance from y nothing but mod x, distance from x nothing but mod y, so that their sum is equal to 9 according to question. That's the reason the locus is going to be mod x plus mod y is equal to 9. Very basic application. I'll be going right from very basics, okay? Don't get worried about this, because most of the students may commit very minor errors in the basic areas also. Please be careful. Yeah, see this next question. If the distance from P if the distance from P to the points 1 comma 2 0 comma minus 1 0 comma minus 1 are in the ratio 2 is to 1 are in the ratio 2 is to 1, then find the locus of P. Be careful, here we are given with the ratio with the condition that if P is the locus, let's say P h comma k be the required point on the locus, distance between these 2 points and these 2 points, its ratio is given, so that what is the locus? Fine. Let's take this is some point A and this is some point B. Here we are given that PA is to PB is equal to 2 is to 1. Nothing but PA by PB is equal to 2 by 1. That implies PA is equal to 2PB. So in order to eliminate the square root in the distance formula, what shall we do? We'll take squaring on both sides, so that PA square is equal to 4PB square. Yeah, please write what is PA square, distance between P and A, and its square nothing but there won't be any square root, so that I will be getting x minus 1 whole square plus k minus 2 whole square is equal to 4 times of h minus 0 whole square. So we can write it as h square and k plus 1 whole square. This will be simplifying. So what are we going to get here? H square plus 1 minus 2h plus k square plus 4 minus 4k is equal to 4 times of h square plus k square plus 1 plus 2k. You should be careful in simplifying the equations. Here we have expanded these two according to a minus b whole square formula. That's the reason h square plus 1 minus 2h plus k square plus 4 minus 4k, 4 times of this, k square plus 1 plus 2k. Yeah, let's simplify this part. H square plus k square minus 2h minus 4k, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 5 is equal to, right hand side we have 4h square plus 4k square plus 4 plus 8k. Let's transpose these terms right side, so that we'll be getting 4h square minus h square. You'll be getting 3h square, 4k square minus k square, 3k square. Here we don't have any h terms, so that on transposing minus 2h, another side will be getting plus 2h. Here we have plus 8k. On transposing minus 4k, right side will be getting plus 4k. 8k plus 12k, 4k, 12k. And constant is 4, and here we have the constant plus 5, and sending right side will be getting minus 5. 4 minus 5 equal to 1. Therefore, what is the locus equation? 3 times of x square minus y square plus 2x plus 12y minus 1 is equal to 0. Why? What is the reason? I have told you, when you are taking the locus equation in terms of h comma k, okay, in the initial assumption, then final equation you will be writing by eliminating h comma k, you will be writing only in terms of x comma y. So here our required equation is going to be 3 times of x square minus y square plus 2x plus 12y minus 1 equal to 0. So according to the options, here we have the first option. See how carefully we have to do. Generally, while solving the problems in locus, we will be coming across very lengthy equations, so that you should be very careful. Fine? Yeah, let's go to the next problem. If a 3 comma 0, if a 3 comma 0 and b minus 3 comma 0, then the locus of the point P such that PA square plus PB square is equal to 18. PA square plus PB square is equal to 18. So I told you in the previous class, when you are solving the problem on locus, our focus should be towards the given geometrical condition. What is the given geometrical condition? This is a condition. PA square plus PB square is equal to 18. So what is the point we generally take? H comma K. So this we are going to simplify to obtain the equation of the locus. PA square nothing but the distance between these two and its square. So there won't be square root. So you will be getting only h minus 3 whole square plus k minus 0 whole square. That is k square plus PB square h plus 3 whole square, because minus of minus becomes plus, plus k minus 0 whole square. K square is equal to 18. So on expanding this, you will be getting otherwise you see here you have a plus b whole square and here a minus b whole square. What is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square? 2 times of a square plus b square. These kind of short standard results you are supposed to remember for time saving factor. What is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square? Plus a minus b whole square is equal to 2 times of a square plus b square. Whereas if you have minus here, you will be getting 4ab. Okay. So since we have a plus sign between them, we will be getting 2 times of h square plus 3 square, that is 9, plus k square plus k square. 2k square is equal to 18. 2 is a common factor, and I'm eliminating on cancelling the right hand side, will be getting h square plus k square plus 9 is equal to 2 is a common factor, 2 once and 9 times, so that here also will be having 9. Therefore 9 and 9 gets cancelled. H square plus k square is equal. Therefore, its equation is going to be x square plus y square is equal to 0. Yeah, let's go with the next problem. Please write down. The ends of hypotenuse. The ends of hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. Of a right angle triangle are 5 comma 0 and minus 5 comma 0. Minus 5 comma 0. Then the locus of the third vertex. Locus of the third vertex. Yeah, this point we are supposed to take it. You are given with the endpoints of hypotenuse of right angle triangle. Nothing but, if this is a right angle triangle, okay, let's say whose endpoints are A, B, and this is some point P. Its locus we are going to calculate. P, H, comma, K. What point we consider here? Some H, comma, K. So definitely when you are talking about right angle triangle, what condition we take? PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. Let's apply this condition to obtain the locus equation. So here what is the geometrical condition? We are supposed to calculate this as geometrical condition. See, sometimes geometrical condition won't be given in the problem. We are supposed to check like this. So with the given condition we could trace out this, and now we are supposed to calculate this. PA square, what is PA square? H minus 5 whole square plus K square plus PB square. What is PB square? H plus 5 whole square plus K square is equal to AB square. Distance between the points what are provided, 5 0 and minus 5 0. So what are you going to get? Directly you will be getting 25, because minus 5 0 minus 0, so that you will be getting directly 25. Okay. There is no square root because already you are given, we have got in terms of squares. On simplifying this part, what you will get? A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square again. 2 times of H square plus 25 plus 2K square is equal to 25. So what are you going to get? 2 times of H square plus K square and 2 times of 25, 50 on transposing right hand side, or this on transposing left hand side, will be getting plus 50 minus 25 plus 25 is equal to 0. Means here the locus is going to be 2 times of x square plus y square plus 25 is equal to 0. Means here the locus is going to be 2 times of h square plus k square plus 25 is equal to 0. Yeah, none of our options, anything went wrong. PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. AB square minus 5 minus 5. Yeah, sorry, the distance AB square is going to be minus 5 minus 5 minus 10 whole square, that is 100. Okay, so here it is going to be 100, and 2 times of h square plus k square plus 2 times of 25, 50. Okay, and transposing 50, another side will be getting 100 minus 50, 50. So you will be getting h square plus k square is equal to 25, and hence the equation of the locus is x square plus y square is equal to 25. Yeah, sorry for the mistake. What I have counted here? A simple calculation mistake, that here PA square plus PB square is equal to AB square. Fine. So left hand side is going to be of something like this, and right hand side is 100, and simplifying will be getting the final equation as x square plus y square is equal to 25. Yeah, this problem can also be done with the help of a shortcut formula. Please note, whenever you are talking about the equation of the locus of the third vertex, you can do with the help of this, treating that this point is x1 y1 and this point is x2 y2. Okay, use the standard result x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. What is the equation you can use here as a shortcut formula? The regular formula is pa square plus pb square is equal to ab square. The shortcut formula is x minus x1 and x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2, where x1 and x1 y1 x2 y2 are the given points. X minus x1 means x minus 5 into x minus x2 means x plus 5, y minus y1 y minus 0, and here also y minus 0 means we will be getting y square is equal to 0. So x minus 5 into x plus 5, x square minus 25 plus y square is equal to 0, and hence x square plus y square is equal to 25. See, if you can remember this shortcut formula, you can close the problem easily, hardly 10 to 15 seconds. In both the cases we have got the same result. What is that? When you are talking about the third vertex of the right angle triangle and its locus, you can use the result x minus x1 and x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. Otherwise, you can go with the traditional method as we have discussed here. What is traditional method here? pa square plus pb square is equal to ab square, because we are talking about the right triangle in which we can apply the Pythagoras rule. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the next problem. Very important. If theta is a parameter, point A cos theta comma A sin theta, and point B sin theta comma minus B cos theta, and C 1 comma 0, then the locus of the centroid of triangle ABC. Locus of the centroid of triangle ABC means here you are given with the coordinates of the three vertices, something like this. Then what is the centroid locus? What is centroid? The point of intersection of the medians. And for that already we have the standard formula what we learned in the fundamentals. What is that? Centroid is given by x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Let's use this formula to get the centroid coordinates. First you are supposed to calculate centroid coordinates here in such kind of problems. Okay. G is equal to A cos theta plus B sin theta plus 1 by 3, and A sin theta minus B cos theta plus 0 by 3. It is equal to some h comma k. Why? We are talking about the locus of the centroid. What generally we take the point as locus? H comma k. Now we are supposed to equate them, and we will be eliminating theta to obtain the equation of locus. So what you will get? A cos theta plus B sin theta plus 1 is equal to 3h. It will be equation 1, because on cross product, on equating this term to h will be getting, and transposing 3 another side will be getting A cos theta plus B sin theta plus 1 is equal to 3h. And left hand side we have, another side we have A sin theta minus B cos theta, okay, is equal to some 3k. Let it be 2. Now we are supposed to eliminate theta. Remember, whenever you are talking about the locus of such kind of conditions, your focus should be towards elimination of theta. So for elimination of theta, you have to think logically that on doing what procedure we can eliminate cos theta and sin theta, like addition and subtraction, or squaring and adding, or squaring and subtracting, multiplying. That depends on the functions. Here we have the relation between sin theta and cos theta. Means we have identity in between sin theta and cos theta as sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. In such kind of case, we are supposed to trace out here. So how it is possible? Definitely we have to go for squaring and adding or subtracting, we'll see. Okay. Yeah. First equation we can get it as a cos theta plus b sin theta is equal to 3h minus 1. In the next equation we'll keep it as usual. Let's say this is equation 3. I am just erasing this part. What I am going to do, these two equations taking squaring on both sides. What will I get? A square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta is equal to, here you will be getting 3h minus 1 whole square. You can keep it as usual. And this equation, if you take squaring both sides, you will be getting a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta, okay, minus 2ab sin theta cos theta is equal to 3k square, that is 9k square. I think now we are getting some idea. Between these two, what we are supposed to do, plus or minus, we are supposed to go for add them, because if you add, these two gets cancelled. I'll be adding these two gets cancelled. Then a square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta. What is common factor when we add them? A square into sin square theta plus cos square theta will be getting 1. Okay. And b square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta, again b square into 1. These two got cancelled already, so that we have 3h minus 1 whole square plus 9k square. See, are you finding the theta in the final equation? No. Okay. Therefore, the final equation of the locus is 3h minus 1 whole square plus 9k square is equal to a square plus b square. Therefore, the locus equation is 3x minus 1 whole square plus 9y square is equal to a square plus b square. Here we have this as first option. See, this is very important type. Most of the students may get confusion here, because here neither geometrical condition and not direct straightforward question. Here we are talking about the locus of the centroid. When you are asking the locus of some center of the triangle, first you calculate the center of the triangle, then equate it to h comma k, and then you try to eliminate the parameter. Parameter means which takes the different values of theta here. Okay. Hope you are understanding the problems. The next class will be going with some more applications on locus, and I will also forward a worksheet by evening. Okay. So that you can also work out on that. Thank you.